So the first step in making the cauliflower pizza is preheating the oven to 400 degrees. And then you're also going to line just a baking sheet with parchment paper and set that aside. So while the oven's preheating, I'll go over the ingredients. So on this plate, I have 1 head of cauliflower that I broke into florets and pulsed in this food processor until it was really fine. And then in a steamer basket, I steamed the cauliflower and then drained it. And then I just kind of threw it on this paper towel on a plate in order to get all the moisture out, and you just let that cool. So you set that aside. The other ingredients that you're going to need are 1/2 cup of shredded mozzarella, 1/4 cup grated Parmesan. You're going to need 1/2 teaspoon of dried oregano and kosher salt, and then you're going to need 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder. You're also going to need 2 eggs lightly beaten that I've done in this bowl. So those are all the ingredients for the crust, and then when the crust is done baking, you're going to use your toppings. So the ingredients are just going to be a tomato pizza sauce of your choice, and then we're using turkey pepperoni, and then you're also going to use 2 more cups of additional shredded mozzarella cheese to add as the toppings. Okay, so once you have all of your ingredients, you're just going to get a large bowl, and then you're going to combine the cauliflower that has been on the plate. So you're just going to throw that in there. And then you're also just going to add the 1/2 cup of shredded mozzarella, the Parmesan, and then the oregano, and the salt, and the garlic powder. Also going to add the 2 eggs. So you just kind of throw it all in the bowl. And then you're just going to mix that all up. Okay, so once you're done mixing all of those ingredients together, you are just going to put all of it on the center of the baking sheet. So you're just going to kind of flatten it all out. And then once you have gotten it into a pretty good circle, you're just going to go put it in the oven and bake this for 20 minutes. So. Okay, so after it has baked for 20 minutes, just the crust by itself, now you're going to add your toppings. So make sure you leave the oven on though, because you're going to have to throw it back in with the toppings on. So you're just going to first add your pizza sauce. Then you're going to add the additional shredded mozzarella cheese. So you're going to add the cheese. And then lastly, you're going to add the turkey pepperoni. And it's calling for 2 ounces, but you just kind of put a few on there. And then you're going to put it back in the oven for another 10 minutes. After those 10 minutes, the pizza is done, and then you can just cut into slices and serve.